Welcome back, students. So today I will discuss the functions of the xylem. So the main functions of the xylem is the process of conductions of water and minerals from the roots to the different parts of the plant body. Tracheids and xylem fibers provide the mechanical support as well as the conducting of the food materials like your minerals and the water. Xylem parenchyma helps in storage of starch and other materials. So these are the basic functions of the xylem. Now coming to the point, that is phloem. So phloem, all of you know that. So phloem is the purpose, that is one kind of conducting tissues. Is the purpose is whatever the food is being processed by the process of synthesis, and after the synthesized food it being transported to all parts of the plant by the one conducting tissues carried out. This is called the phloem. Okay, so phloem like xylem is a complex tissues consisting of both scalenchyma and parenchymas, and phloem also consists of both living and non-living cells. So phloem is again composed of four elements, that is your sheath tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. So this is the phloem tissues. So see here some point is there, that is your sheath tube, companion cells, sheath tube, companion cells, nucleus, phloem parenchyma and sheath plates. So one by one I will discuss it. First of all, sheath tubes. So basically sheath tubes, like it is a sheath tube. See, this is a sheath tube. So sheath tube basically is a main conducting elements in the phloem. So it's physically it's like elongated and cylindrical, and is also the end wall of the sheath tube is perforated. So this is the perforated part. Okay, so this is the perforated part, and this perforated part is also called sheath plates. Okay, so the pores of the perforations is also called sheath areas, and food and material can easily pass through the sheath areas. At maturity of sheath tubes, the lack of nucleus, yet the sheath tubes remain the living and dependent on the adjacent companion cell. So that means sheath tubes basically the main conducting elements in the phloem, and it is elongated like, and at the end of the part it is a perforated. Okay, means there is many numbers of pores is there. Okay, and this pores actually perform the sheath areas, or you can say that this term as sheath plate. Food material easily pass through it. Okay, so this is all about your sheath tubes. Now coming to the point is phloem parenchyma, companion cell. So companion cell is stated above, they are the associated with the sheath tubes. So that means the companion cell is associated with the sheath tubes, and these are the smaller cells having dense cytoplasm and prominent nucleus is there. So this is the part of the nucleus, and this part is associated with the sheath tubes, and actually there are the direct connections between the sheath tubes and the companion cells, and the companion cells help the sheath tubes in the conduction of food materials. Okay, so now coming to the point, that is your phloem parenchyma. So phloem parenchyma is concerned with the storage purpose. Okay, and while the phloem fibers actually provide the mechanical supports like your xylem. Like your xylem fiber is also providing the mechanical support, and in case of phloem, so see this phloem also provide the mechanical support. In case of xylem parenchyma, it main function is the storage purpose, as well as in case of phloem, the phloem parenchyma is also concerned with the storage. Okay, so these are the main or major four parts of the phloem. So one is sheath tubes, another is companion cell, another is phloem parenchyma, another is phloem fibers. Okay, so phloem fibers and phloem fibers basically give the mechanical support. Phloem parenchyma is used for storage purpose. Sheath tubes is the main conducting tissues, and it having the perforated part, and this called sheath plates, and by these perforations or perforated materials, or you can say this material or through this the food materials is passed through, and companion cell that is the give the conductions, or can say that it help the sheath tubes for the purpose of conductions, and companion cells and sheath tubes both are conductions for the food materials. Okay, so now coming to the point, that is the functions of the phloem. So the main functions of the main functions is to conduct the food material from the leaves to the other regions of the plant, and also it stores the organs. And phloem parenchyma helps in storage the organic matter, and phloem fibers providing the mechanical support. So this is all about your xylem and phloem functions. So main xylem function is conductions of water and minerals, and phloem is when the processed food is being transported through it, and phloem fibers actually give the mechanical support, whereas the xylem fibers is also give the mechanical support. Xylem parenchyma stores the food material, phloem parenchyma is also the stores the food materials. So both are the transporting tissues, and both the purpose is like similar. Okay, so this is all about your xylem and phloem. Okay, so now coming to the point, the absorption of water by roots. So there is very important thing. So one term is there associated with it, like your diffusion, that is your osmosis and semi-permeable membrane. So what is osmosis? See, osmosis is the process when the actually process is actually the lower concentration to the higher concentration by the semi-permeable membrane. So that means movement of the molecules, or you can say that the movement of the molecules through a semi-permeable membrane from lower concentration to the higher concentration. But in the case of diffusion, that is the movement of the molecules from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. That is something opposite. But in case of osmosis, there is another membrane is there, that is called semi-permeable membrane. So what is semi-permeable membrane? See students, semi-permeable means that is called selectively permeable membrane. That means it permits only the selective material through it. Okay, like your resins. Suppose that your resins put in water, and after one fine morning you will see that the whole water will absorb into the resins by the skins of the resins. So that particular skins of the resins act as a semi-permeable membrane. Okay, so like your roots, in case of absorptions, root skin, or we can say that the root hairs is also acts as a semi-permeable membrane. So it permit only the selective material through it. So what are the roots perform? What is the root performs, or you can say that what are the major functions of the roots? See students, so root performs the two major functions, that is fix of the plant to the soil and take up the water and material salts from the soil. Okay, so this is your roots, or we can say that the major functions of the roots. Okay, so now coming to the point, that is the structures of the roots. See, look at the root seedling. So this is the root seedling. See that it is more or less cylindrical like structure. It is a non-green and underground part of the plant. Just behind the tip of the root, certain unicellular microscopic hairs are present, and these are called the root hair. Okay, and the water and mineral salts are absorbed through these root hairs from the soil. So water passes into the root hair by the process of, is called osmosis. And osmosis, actually earlier I have mentioned these things. So osmosis is a special kind of diffusion also involving in the water molecules. It occurs when the two solutions are separated by the partially membrane, or you can say the semi-permeable membrane. The water in fact diffusion from the weakest solution, that is a high concentration, in the stronger solution in the low concentration. The tiny holes in the membrane allow the small water molecules to pass through it, but the large solute molecules are too big to pass through the partially permeable membrane. That means your semi-permeable membrane, that is actually your permit the only the means selective materials through it. That's why it is called semi-permeable membrane. Okay, thank you.